Good morning and welcome to Studio 5. This weekend, if you're like I was, pulling out some of the Christmas decorations.
I'm doing
ready.
It today.
Are you?
Today is the day.
We were restringing lights on trees last night and cursing the whole Christmas tree and the lights and stuff. But
the thing is, you go through that every year, but at the end of the day, it's worth it.
Is it? I'm not sure if it is.
Worth it.
I don't know. But if you're bringing out some of those decorations, maybe they don't have as much sparkle and all that kind of stuff, don't toss them out.
Yeah, there is a way to update your old holiday decor using festive glitter. Designer Christine McKay is here with inexpensive ways to add a little sparkle to your Christmas decorations. And who doesn't want a little more sparkle this time of year?
You know, glitter makes everything better, doesn't it? Or maybe my husband won't say that after he gets home. There's glitter all over the kitchen that never goes away.
What is it, glitter or chocolate, Christine? Take
Oh
your
my
pick.
Gosh. How about chocolate with sprinkled candy glitter?
Is there chocolate glitter? Is there such a thing?
I'm going to invent it, I tell you.
You've done some great things here today, all with glitter, even some cheap dollar store ideas that are inexpensive, everybody can do.
Well, okay, so for the first thing I did was I scoured the web for the hottest glitter projects this season. And the one that just kept coming back over and over again are these awesome glitter trees right here. And they involve some of my favorite things. They're quick, they're easy, and they involve a trip to the dollar store. So lots of fun. What you're going to want to do is, these larger ones are sold at Walmart. You can also get the smaller little styrofoam cones at the dollar store. And you just take a really cool, we've used these a ton of times on the show, but these candlesticks are at the dollar store. You simply spray paint them white, and this is my absolute favorite spray paint on the planet. There's Kills. There's also another brand called Bins 123, and it's amazing because you can spray paint glass, and you don't need, it's done. You don't need a lot of primer or anything. Just spray paint it with that.
So just one coat.
Just one coat, and there you go. And then you just, what you'll want to do is you'll want to spray the styrofoam cone with some spray glitter. And I say stay away from the Pansy Crafters glitter. Go right to the boys department. It's the Pansy Crafters glitter. I don't know what, that glitter never works. I just go right to the boys department. And you'll find this with the tools, where the big girls shop. This is 3M Super 77 spray glue, and it will just kick the tail off of any crafter spray adhesive on the planet. And it is awesome because you only just need to spray it one time. You shake your glitter on, and it will stay forever. I mean, it's not gonna, it's not going anywhere. So it's really, really good glue. Be careful that you don't get on anything else other than the styrofoam cone, because it won't come off. Yeah.
And this is not crafter's glue. This is like,
it's not.
Where do you get this?
You'll find it in the tool department by
like
their
Home Depot
adhesive.
kind of thing?
Yeah, or even at Walmart. But you'll find it in the tool section.
So this doesn't look like glitter. It looks like tinsel.
So this glitter, it's right there on the end. You can get this at Michael's. It's called tinsel glitter, and there's all sorts of different tinsel
That's
glitter.
why I was
Imagine that. But you can get really thick glitter. You can get fine glitter. I think if you want a really polished look, I think the finer glitters are a little more fun, I think. So the next project that I want to show you, this has just been a hit, and it's a hit in my house because it contains all of the glitter inside of the ornament. And I'm going to show you how to make those today.
Oh, so none of it will rub off?
None of it will rub
flake off on your tree skirts?
Nope. And so husbands all across the planet will be happy today. And the coolest thing about this project is you'll never believe the secret ingredient is Pledge floor polish. Are you ready?
How does that work?
Okay, let's do this. And today I'm going to show you 2 tips using this because it's absolutely amazing. So you'll take these empty bulbs or Christmas ornaments. You can get them at like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and then you'll just pop off the top.
Okay.
And then the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to squirt a little of that. And I always do it over a cup just in case.
Like that?
Just, yeah. You want to be a little light, a little more careful at home. I'm going to put a little bit more.
Does this act then as an adhesive?
Yes, and it's the coolest thing ever. So what you'll want to do is, let's see. Bert, do you want to hand me, dump out that little cotton ball? So you'll take the little cotton ball, and you'll just hold it up top, and you'll just want to roll it around. You won't want to shake it, because you won't want to get bubbles, but just roll it around. Make sure you get it all across, and then you're going to want to dump it out. And then the next thing we're going to do is just add the glitter. And let's see, Bert, can you hand me the tinsel glitter? Or actually, you know what, let's use this. I'm sorry, I forgot I had this over here. So you're going to dump out the excess.
So we just coated the inside of that ornament.
Yep, and then you're going to dump out the excess. Would you mind just taking the top off of that? And then this is a really cool tip, and I want to mention that this tutorial I got from everydaycricket.com, and she goes through step by step and shows you how to do it. And I forgot to mention also that the cute little Christmas trees over there are from a website called 1825. So just dump it in there. You can dump all of it. Because it's only going to stick to what you need. So then you just take it and you just shake it all around like this. Isn't that the coolest thing?
Oh, and it coats
Isn't
it
that
all.
neat? And it gets every little spot. And so, of course, you know, if you're doing this at home, you want to make sure you get it everywhere.
And when it dries, it will stay?
It will stay. And then all you need to do is you can just dump out the excess glitter and save it for your next one. And then pop the top back on. Isn't that the neatest thing ever? Okay, so I'll tell you really quickly why I was in love with this tutorial. Because I have been looking for the longest time for a really good adhesive for making tinted glass. I found it. This is it.
You use the same pledge stuff?
Yes, so this totally got me going. Solved something that I've been trying to figure out forever. This jar right here, it looks like it's one of those old blue vintage glass jars that you have to get at antique stores. It's really kind of hard to find now. All it is you'll take some of this pledge floor cleaner, put it in here, and you can mix it with glitter, which I did on this one right here. I just left it clear and mixed it with glitter. But you'll just put a little bit of blue and a little bit of green. And like I said, you can mix it with glitter too if you want. And you'll just swish that around. And then you'll take the jar, thank you. And I'll just kind of give you a taste of it really quickly. It's so quick and so easy. You'll just do this, and when it dries, it is perfect. It looks just like that vintage tinted glass.
Oh my
Is that the coolest thing?
So you don't have to worry about traipsing all over trying to dig up that blue glass. You just make your own.
And I've tried several different techniques that are out there online. There's one that has Elmer's glue, and they just don't dry as clear and beautiful. And this is so fabulous. And the thing that I love about it is you're not committed. If you make a mistake or you decide you don't like it, for instance, over here on this project right here, I wanted to do some pink vintage glass. And I mixed it with pink and some glitter, and I didn't love it. All you need to do is take some ammonia and a dry cloth, and it wipes right off, and you can start over.
Wow.
Isn't that the coolest thing?
This is so, I mean, I've never used this to clean my floor, but I'll totally use it to craft
Isn't that the neatest thing? So you can kind of take the tinting into your glassware if you want to, and I know at the opening you talked about using things that you already have. And so that's what I tried to do with this. I tried to use jars and a cake plate and, you know, cake pedestal, things that I already have on hand, and I just added a little bit of glitter. And I think you can really do the tinting and take it to a whole new level for a lot of different fun holidays.
You mentioned where to get the adhesive and where to get the glitter. Is the polish, the
You will
pledge?
find that at Walmart on the floor cleaning aisle. Is that just the neatest thing ever?
And it smells very clean. I mean, at the end of the day, your ornaments not only sparkle, but they smell great.
You might get a little holiday high with that. Yay!
Christine, of course, has lots of great ideas. You can check out our website, kmckaydesigns.com, for more of the do-it-yourself holiday projects, and let your glitter, your inner glitter, come out and get some of that pledge polish stuff, and you're ready to go.
Yep.
Inner glitter, huh?
Yeah,
Inner glitter.
Everyone's got a lot of inner glitter, don't they?
Okay, Christine, thank you.
Thanks.
Hey,